Hi, Dr. Ian here from Lakeview Dental, and I want to talk about flossing today and show a proper flossing technique. For us, flossing is very important because most decay actually happens between the teeth, where the toothbrush bristles don't get in, and also for gum health that's quite important. So the technique we use is, I prefer a ribbon type of floss and not necessarily a string, but that's personal preference, and tie it around the middle fingers like that, and you can use your thumbs for the top teeth and index fingers for the bottom. So what we do is we kind of start at the back and get it in like that, circle, slip it down, out. A little bit of a sawing motion, then stop sawing, because what we don't want to do is cut the gum by sawing like that. And so just to get it in, when it's in, circle to the back, slip it down, out, circle to the front, slip it down, out. Getting in quite a bit underneath the gum from the side. You notice that we can go in like that and then like that. And we carry on going around top and bottom, left and right, and get those gums kind of clean. While we're at that, I just want to talk about mouth rinse as well. So now we can get, a lot of people are quite fond of mouth rinse, and we kind of have a different view on mouth rinse. So mouth rinse at best kind of doesn't do much, even though the ads say that it kills 99.9% of bacteria. It does in a petri dish, not so much in the mouth. Because bacteria, or the bad bacteria in the mouth, has the ability to build this slimy layer that protects it from any chemical reaction or attack. So the best way of removing plaque is through a mechanical debridement, like flossing and brushing. So at best it doesn't do much. At worst, there's even some links to cancer of the mouth because of some of the chemicals that's in there. So why do we not like mouth rinse? We believe that a more realistic approach to bacteria is that bacteria per se is not bad. Just the overgrowth of some bacteria is bad. So it's like having a biodiverse forest. You walk in and you see pine trees, and that's all you see. It's not a nice walk. But if you walk into a forest and there's pine trees and oaks and eucalypts and even grass, you have a biodiverse forest that allows for a lot of other organisms like animals and birds to thrive in there. And the body's kind of the same as far as the microbiome goes, is that we need more diversity in our forest, including our mouths. So killing bacteria kind of sets you on a slippery slope where it kills all this 99.9% of bacteria, which it doesn't, because the bad bacteria protect itself through the slimy layer. So we tend to kill more of the good bacteria that we can't get back so readily, so easily. So the bad bacteria after the mouth rinse comes to overpopulate, and you have to keep on using this mouth rinse because now you've got an infection to deal with because the bad bacteria is overgrown because of the lack of good bacteria. So we'd rather you just have a balance where the good bacteria kind of suppresses the bad bacteria and keep them from overgrowing, much like in a forest where you have this tree and that tree, and they kind of compete for the same resources and they both keep each other at bay. So that's why we don't like mouth rinse. It's kind of a false sense of security. The biggest thing they have is they put refreshing oils and stuff in there to get the breath to feel fresher, and we need to try and stay away from killing bacteria indiscriminately. So that's our view on mouth rinse, and get in there and brush it properly and see your dentist at least every 6 months from a gum point of view. And if you're a good flosser, if you're a good brusher, you could extend that a little bit longer. But happy brushing, happy flossing, and stay away from the mouth rinse. Dr. Ian, Lakeview. Bye-bye.